The Portal to the Divine. Decoding Dreams of Ancient Gardens. Peace and blessings be upon you. Have you ever closed your eyes only to find yourself wandering through a landscape that felt more real than your waking world? A garden so vibrant, so ancient, that you woke up feeling as though a profound message had been whispered into your very soul. To the modern mind, these are just neural firings, but to our ancestors, from the priests of Babylon to the seers of ancient Egypt, a garden in a dream was never just a garden. It was a sacred conduit, a portal where the divine met the human subconscious. Today, we are going to unlock these ancient secrets. We're traveling back thousands of years to understand how the ancients decoded the language of celestial gardens and what these symbols mean for your spiritual journey today. Chapter 1. Babylon's Whispers. In the cradle of civilization, Mesopotamia, dreams were considered a legal and spiritual reality. The Babylonian priests, known as the Baru, spent their lives documenting the geography of the soul. To dream of a lush garden in the middle of the desert was seen as an extraordinary omen of divine favor. The Babylonians believed that specific trees held specific spirits. If you saw a cypress tree, it represented endurance and the connection between earth and sky. If you saw date palms, it was a message of fertility and royal abundance. But if the garden was guarded by a wall, it meant that the wisdom you sought was forbidden or required a higher level of spiritual initiation to access. Chapter 2. The Sacred Flora of Egypt. Moving to the Nile, the ancient Egyptians took this even further. Their temple gardens were physical mirrors of the field of reeds, their version of paradise. In Egyptian dream interpretation, the lotus flower was the ultimate symbol. If you dreamed of a lotus opening in a garden pond, it wasn't just a flower. It was the sun god Ra being reborn within you. It signaled a spiritual awakening or a clear answer to a prayer. However, dreaming of a withered garden or an uprooted tree was a direct warning from the gods of a coming spiritual drought in the dreamer's life. These seers didn't just interpret, they listened. They believed the architecture of the garden, the obelisks, the water channels, were blueprints for the divine order. Chapter 3. The Universal Archetype. Why do these symbols persist across cultures? From the Garden of Eden in Abrahamic traditions to the Elysian fields of the Greeks, the Paradise Garden is a universal archetype. It represents the state of the soul before it was burdened by the world. When you dream of a fountain in the center of a garden, your subconscious is tapping into the source of life. In Islamic tradition, the Salsabil, or the fountains of Jannah, represent pure knowledge and spiritual refreshment. If you are drinking from this water in your dream, you are being invited to taste wisdom that cannot be found in books. The tree of life, with its roots deep in the earth and branches reaching for the heavens, is you. It is the vertical alignment of your character. Are the fruits ripe? Is the bark strong? Your dream is giving you a status report on your spiritual health. Chapter 4. Modern Reflection. So, how do you apply this ancient wisdom to your life today? If you wake up from a garden dream, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. The state of the water. Was it clear and flowing or stagnant? This reflects your current emotional and spiritual clarity. The flora. Were the plants familiar or otherworldly? Ancient symbols often appear as unearthly colors to grab your attention. The presence. Were you alone, or was there a guide? Often, a gardener in a dream is a representation of a teacher or a divine messenger. Remember, your subconscious is an artist, and these gardens are its masterpieces, painted with the brush strokes of ancient wisdom. The journey continues. The secrets of the sleep are vast, and we have only just stepped through the gate. If you've had a dream of a garden, a forest, or a single mysterious flower, share it in the comments below. Let's decode it together. I am Yo